We're here with John Sutyak, who is a Wheaton alumnus and the current interim director of athletics at Wheaton College. John, just talk about your first couple weeks on the job.
Sure. I think the great thing about transitioning into this position is that my predecessor, Chad Yell, really gave me the opportunity to, over the last semester, to transition and understand the role of being the director of athletics. With that said, as the season started or the summer started, I don't think we anticipated some of the hires that we had, but it's been a real rewarding experience to welcome some new people here on staff and start to put a plan together for this upcoming year with our new staff and our returning staff. We have a ton of veterans returning, so it's going to be a really exciting year. Other than that, as you can tell, I got a blank wall behind me. I haven't yet put any pictures up, but that's secondary. We're really trying to get the staff set, and it's an exciting vibe going on up and down the hallway here in Haas and over in the Clark Center.
Now, John, you mentioned the new hires earlier in your interview here. Let's talk about the first one. Barrett Roberts is going to take over the men's and women's swimming and diving program.
Sure, Barrett, as an alum, obviously it's exciting when other alums want to come back, and when you have an alum that's as experienced and successful as Barrett, you can't help but get excited. I think everyone up and down this hallway and everyone in the region really that knows Barrett, not only is he an exceptional athlete, but he's also an exceptional coach. And for the last few years at Springfield and Tufts, he's proven that. Anytime you can get someone of his caliber to come and coach at your institution, he's one of the bright young coaches in swimming and diving, and on top of it, he's an alum, so he's invested in this program. Very exciting times. I know the student athletes are excited about it. Obviously, they know a lot about him. He's up and down our record book, but again, as exceptional of an athlete as he was, he's just as exceptional as a coach, and we're really excited about it.
Now, one of the more prominent programs here at Wheaton is the track and field program. You've also got a new coach running that organization.
Sure, Dave Casano from the University of Maine. As a Mainer, it's always exciting to welcome someone else from Maine, even though he only went to school there. He's not from there. But Dave, highly recommended. He's been at Maine for 6 years. He's going to bring a different flavor to us. He's a two-sport athlete at Maine. He played football and he ran track, and he was all conference in both. We don't have many football personalities around here, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's just he's going to bring an energy. I think if you talk to anyone that interviewed him, whether the students, staff, in this department or outside this department, I think everyone was ready to go sprint a couple 200s down on the track, and I'm not a runner, as many of you all know. So a lot of great energy coming from Dave and a lot of great experience. He's been on the U.S. bobsled team, played professional football in Germany, so a lot of his international experiences both in track and outside of track and field, tremendous. And again, people are really excited. Just him coming in the office, people get fired up just meeting him. So he's great energy, as well as with everyone else.
Jamie Lockert's going to take over your men's lacrosse program?
Yep. Jamie, it's not often we have the opportunity to hire someone that has been a head coach at another institution and establish a program for himself. And Jamie, again, a tremendous athlete like Barrett was. He was an All-American, took over a successful program at Widener, and not only took that over and maintained that success, he actually brought it to another level with a school record, 15 wins last year. 5 years at Widener, 4 conference championships, Coach of the Year honor, been to the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament. Very excited that he wanted to join the family, and I think to have him here at Wheaton, to take this program, which I know we have lacked some consistency over the few years, but to do that, and the excitement level from those guys that interviewed him, from the people here, again, with everyone, the excitement level is tremendous, and with Jamie, again, an established coach, going to take us to another level, and I couldn't be more pleased with that.
As we head towards the fall season, you have many of your coaches returning. You have one new coach heading your volleyball program.
Yep. Yeah, and Craig, again, I think because he wasn't part of the number of interviews we did in the summer, it almost feels like Craig's a veteran at this point, but this will be his first year. He started in March. Knowing that he doesn't start until August, he hit the ground running on the recruiting trail and tried to really salvage some of the class that we lost. With Craig, again, like Jamie, he's been a head coach for 8 years, 3 years at Emerson, conference championship at Emerson, coach of the year at Emerson, and been to the NCAA tournament, rebuilt the Rhode Island college program, and then not to mention his success as a high school coach. And again, we don't get coaches like that all the time, and a real excitement for us. I mean, our volleyball program is one of our more historic programs. We've had some success there. We haven't had it in a while, and I think Craig's going to bring a level of play, a level of excitement back to Emerson Gym this fall. Again, couldn't be more excited, and this is a guy that's since he's been here in March has gone after to really try to improve our program immediately, just like the rest of our coaches have. Again, all these coaches, these head coaches, it's been so exciting. You know, again, they don't start until the middle of August, but the minute they got the job, they hit the ground running. The amount of students they've gotten for maybe next year, but even students that might come in because they're here, the interest level is peaked in those sports, and again, it refreshes the rest of the staff. It refreshes me. It refreshes all the rest of our staff. That you know, Wheaton's a great place, and we just can't get Wheaton started this year.
And just to wrap up the hires, not just the 4 coaches, you also had some new staff additions. Would you talk about those, please?
Absolutely. Pete DeVito, Sports Information, taking over for Scott. Scott Dietz, who's actually been elevated to our Interim Associate Director. You know, Pete is 3 years at Salve Regina as the Assistant SID, and then some other stops at Rhode Island, Rutgers, some other D1 schools. I think, you know, we have an opportunity to really step up what it is we do and enhance what we've done. Scott has been tremendous for this department of Sports Information, and to hire someone that has the same level of expertise is exciting. You know, again, with Steve Angelo in our club sports department, this is a position that had been vacant on a full-time level. We're now, you know, the college is really excited about providing more opportunities for our intramural and club student athletes, and now we have a director that's solely focused on club sports, intramurals, and recreation. An individual that Endicott for the last 3 years has been, you know, lights out in talking to everyone at Endicott. You know what he's done there for their club sports program. He did some recreational programs. He's a person that's going to work hard just like the rest of us, and he's going to bring some new ideas to us for our intramural and club sports programs, which is something we need desperately to enhance. We have not done a tremendous job about it, and now we're going to enhance that, and it's going to be one of the best in the region.
John, as we wrap this interview up, just talk about the fall sports season, your excitement level going into it, and what you look for out of some of your programs.
Yeah, I love this time of year. You know, next week 3 of our teams will be showing up on Thursday. I think field hockey, women's soccer, and volleyball. Tennis, men's soccer, and cross country will be following the next week. It's a new year, and we had a great year last year, and we've had some great years in the past, but anytime August comes, it's like starting fresh, and you have a clean slate, and anything that might not have gone our way last year, it's over, and we can start a new path. And a lot of new students coming in. People are excited again. A lot of new faces, a new energy here with our new staff and our new coaches. I'm excited, and obviously it's a different feel without Chad here, but you know, a lot of people on campus are excited about where Wheaton Athletics can go this year, and I think it's going to be a tremendous year.
Thanks very much for your time, John. Exciting times at Wheaton College.
Thank you.